Very good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Today, we have our special guest with us, Dr. Anshul Shah. He is practicing since 23 years into the homeopathy, and he is also a gold medalist. Thank you so much, sir, for being here and for giving this opportunity to us to having a good interactive session with you and your valuable time. Thank you.
Thank you for even giving me this opportunity to share my views on homeopathy.
Okay. Mind if you can tell all of us about your journey, the way you have started your journey, about your the academics you have done till the year, like you have been, like you have just said that you have experience, like 23 years of expertise you have.
Yeah, it is more than 23 years of experience in homeopathy.
That's
I
amazing.
have done homeopathy with masters in organ of medicine. I have even done law, that is LLB special, and I have secured a gold point medal in that. So, alongside with that, I am teaching homeopathy in colleges. I am currently serving as a medical superintendent of a homeopathic hospital. And looking at these scenarios, actually we have tried to make homeopathy more useful to the students, and thereby we have started into some projects of software. We have developed Android-based homeopathic medicine selection software, which is known as Clinic Homeopathic, and it is available free Play Store. We have also come up with the softwares of hospitals and clinics, thereby so they can enter into this profession with ease. They can select the medicine with ease, and they can have their own database. Along with that side, I am also into some sort of research work, and I have developed a new technology for administration of homeopathic medicine. And you know that usually the homeopathic medicines are given in globules from that tiny globules, white globules. I have made that some change in that, and the mode of administration is through oral sprays. So now we are giving medicines. This is a research product. We have conducted a trial with the approval of the ethics committee, and with good results, I have also applied for the patent. The results are quite good, satisfactory, and we have started using it. The main thing about it is not only oral, it can also be applied over the skin and nasal. I am also a member of the Human Ethics Committee. So this is the brief introduction about me, and I think I would have treated more than thousands or millions of patients with homeopathy during this entire tenure. This is a brief about myself. Thank you.
Well, we can say that's an amazing journey you have. Okay,
Thank you.
we would like to know if you can tell us about the difference between homeopathy and conventional medicines. You know, most of people have a bit confusion about it, how and what they have to choose when they got sick.
Yeah, there are other confusion, but they certainly what we faced in previous times was they didn't believe in homeopathy,
Okay.
considering that what these tiny globules will do to their bodies, whether they will be able to correct their diseases or not. So it was a hard time starting with in the year 1993 when I entered into homeopathy. There are very few followers. The acceptance levels were very low. They were quite skeptical about whether homeopathy will really work, being their bodies obese people might means were considering that only 4 globules of this sugar-based pellets, how come it will affect the cure? But
Okay.
with doing entering into all those things, going through quite many hurdles. Now I would say that at that period of time we were having only 17 to 18 number of patients coming to the OPD. Currently we are having more than 200 patients coming to the OPD, and it is increasing quite exponentially. So this was the thing in the past. Now people have started accepting homeopathy, and I would say that WHO has said that the homeopathy is the second largest system of medicine
Mhm.
worldwide, which is accepted. So now people have started accepting it. So the basic difference lies in the preparation of medicine in homeopathy and allopathy. Just a brief introduction to homeopathy. Actually, uh, Dr. Henneman, Dr. Samuel Henneman, is the father of homeopathy.
Mm-hmm.
He, around the year 1790, he was a physician, and at that period of time, the method of treatment was cruelsome. He was not happy with those things, and so he tried to translate so many things. He was having work of translation also, and going through that, he found that certain medicine, which is used for certain treatment,
Mm-hmm.
uh, more specifically for malaria, is also able to generate symptoms like malaria. So from that, he got that idea. How come that be possible? So he then experimented, and homeopathy is based on law of similars. That likes be treated by like. It means if that which is capable to produce disease in an individual is capable to cure that disease condition, right? So in crude form, if it is capable to produce diarrhea or vomiting, in the potentized form, which we say in potencies, which these are the powers. So they have the capability of reducing this complaint and curing those complaints. So this is the basic difference. Uh, Homeopathy is prepared from natural sources, while allopathy, we all know that these are all chemically derived. And though both have own pros and cons in terms of treatment procedure and the diseases which they cover, we have few pros, many pros and few cons.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, allopathy do also have that pros and cons. They
Mm-hmm.
have lot many side effects. So the basic difference in the preparation of medicine, ours are all natural sources, and allopathic are having their sources in chemical compounds. Right?
Okay. And that's thank you so much for giving this description. I mean, a lot of people, have this problem, like what they have to choose first. Do have they have to go with the allopathy, or they have to go with the homeopathy, and how does it function? I mean, I wanted to know about this thing, like do homeopathy medicines take a long time to provide relief, or how it is, or do allopathy take less time? If you
Yes,
can
actually.
explain.
The thing, uh, long time and short time. So that is all within that ambit of what the patient is suffering from. Right?
Ex-
Suppose when we tell that allopathy takes a shorter time, we all know
Mhm.
its effects while taking the medicine after half an hour to 1 hour, the patient starts feeling better. Okay. In homeopathy, the condition is, suppose we talk about arthritis, that is pain in joints, where the patient is having good amount of pain while walking.
Mhm.
It is not like that after taking a pill of allopathy is completely or permanently relieved. He has to take continuing taking that for off and on and on and on. It might
Mhm.
take years also, right? While in homeopathy, yes, when we talk about this type of chronic disease condition, chronic means which are having diseases from very uh, past too many months or years, and we expect that it would be cured within a day's time. That is not possible. But yes,
Mhm.
suppose we do have patients of chronic disease conditions like arthritis and hypertension and obesity and diabetes,
Mhm.
all such things, renal stones, everything.
Uh-huh.
So they are getting cured in a shorter duration of time as compared to allopathy.
Okay. Okay.
But that what you means what people conceive about the duration is
Mhm.
effect of medicine. But
Yeah.
the allopathic will have that effect until and unless that particular compound is in their body. Once
Mhm.
it is out, they will again start feeling pain. But in homeopathy, once the patient will start feeling better, he will be relieved over a period of time and he will feel better. It is not like
Mhm.
that now he's feeling better, now the medicine power is reduced, now he's feeling
Okay.
it is not like that. So similarly, suppose we talk about some acute conditions. Suppose a patient is suffering from fever or flu
Mhm.
type of symptoms,
Mhm.
right? So in those conditions, we won't tell that homeopathy will take long duration time,
Yeah.
right? Patients suffering, we have not many patients for acute disease condition. They are
Mhm.
having cold and cough and sore throat.
Mhm.
They got relief within a 6 hours. And
Yeah.
in certain scenarios, what we have seen, just on taking their pills on their mouth, they started feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Allopathy may take half an hour. Once it enters the stomach, it disintegrates and goes into the circulation. Then it will affect the jaw. While in homeopathy, it acts through the nerves, oral nerves. So once
Mm-hmm.
we have given a perfect medicine, just by touching the nerves, sentient nerves, it will
Mm-hmm.
start making the effect. So this is how fast homeopathy is. So it depends upon the type of condition. It's not like that it will take a long duration of time.
Plus, it depends on their metabolism as well, right?
Uh, Homeopathy medicines do not involve in metabolism. Allopathic, yes. Allopathic
Okay.
medicines, yes, they metabolize into the body and the form which changes. Hence, they have to go for first. They have to go for animal research.
Mm-hmm.
The basic difference, once again, I would like to focus upon is
Mm-hmm.
the allopathic medicines are usually proved in the animals,
Mm-hmm.
tried
Yes.
over the animals, and then they
Mm-hmm.
are given to the humans. While in homeopathy, these medicines are tried on the healthy human beings,
Okay.
right? And
Mm-hmm.
now we all know the comparison between anatomy and physiology of humans and animals.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite different,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
So when in homeopathy the provings are done in healthy human beings,
Mm-hmm.
they give the symptoms, which is known as the proving uh, symptoms, and then we correlate that symptoms with the patient having such symptoms and give the medicine. So it
Okay.
is totally scientific, and again comparing, it is quite safer as with comparison to allopathic.
Yeah.
Even children can take it, even pregnant women can take it. We all know that allopathic have some labels over that pregnant woman with a woman with feeding
Mm-hmm.
children are not supposed to take this type of medicine. Right? So in the homeopathy, it is totally safe. Everyone can take it.
Yes, it is safe for the pregnant women's and about the age. Like once you get the age of, I suppose there is no age criteria first of all, but
Absolutely.
overall, if we can say that a person is beyond the age of 50 have a risk or chances or less chances, with the allopathy medicines, while homeopathy is so useful as compared to allopathy.
Absolutely. It is from uh, day zero to the elder. Anyone can take that. Yeah.
Yes. Or if we can talk about the vitamins and calcium supplements be taken care when under homeopathy treatment, how it is?
Vitamins, supplements, yes. Today, what we are facing is lifestyle disorders,
Yes.
right? And basically, what the current type of food what we are taking is not like the one which we are taking previously.
Yeah.
They were quite nutritious. Now
Mm-hmm.
the person was suffering from nutritional deficiencies, and hence we need to have supplements, right? So it is all related with lifestyle disorders. Previously, we didn't went to hotels, and it was considered like this person has gone to hotel, right? It was considered like he has done something wrong. But nowadays, this has become a habit. The whatever type of food what we are ingesting, right? These are not natural. We all know, right? These are chemically grown products. What we are taking, the oils and what we are using is saturated fatty acids, which are quite harmful to the body, and we don't know about those things, right?
Yes.
So these are all led to lifestyle disorders, and hence it has become a necessity to get supplemented
Mm-hmm.
so that our body comes into harmony.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes. That is the reason why, people used to prefer homeopathy as compared to conventional medicines. Of
Absolutely.
course, yes. Okay, so as just you have stated that you have been more than 23 years of expertise into this thing. So, what was the most complicated or the challenging, situation you have faced and you have just overcome it, you have just solved it?
Challenges, not many in the previous times. What I said previously was the acceptance level of the patients,
Mm-hmm.
and even the allied science, the modern science, they were also not accepting. We used to have patients that once he is on homeopathy and again he is supposed simultaneously going for allopathic treatment, they
Mm-hmm.
used to tell them that you have to stop this all these things. and only
Yes.
follow our medications, right? As I told, everyone has a pros and cons. So what
Mm-hmm.
we do is we never tell them to stop any sort of medications,
Mm-hmm.
and for patients' benefit, whatever is necessary, we tell them.
Uh-huh.
So that was one of the things which we experienced in the past. Nowadays, even those people, even more people of modern medicine and allopathic doctors are coming to our places for their treatment. They
Mm-hmm.
recommend their patients to take homeopathic simultaneously or exclusively. So
Mm-hmm.
these changes have now happened, and this is because we have continued over those things, irrespective of no acceptance from their side. Few of the cases, what I would like to share is there was a patient who was having some sort of cystic swelling on their
Mm-hmm.
toes, left
Okay.
lower toe,
Mm-hmm.
14 years. He has been to many doctors. He has been to many onco surgeons. He has been to surgeons. Many surgeries have been done, but
Mm-hmm.
that it came popping up, discharging fluids, and he was like totally hopeless. So then he happened to visit my place, and I'm happy to say that from the very first day, today it is 5 years now, and he has
Mm-hmm.
never suffered from those type of conditions. He is
That's
very
wonderful.
happy. So what I said, certain pathies have their limitations, ours
Mm-hmm.
also have limitations, but if we go in hand in a collaborative manner, so it is all benefit to the patients.
Mm-hmm. True.
So, right. Another case I would like to share is case of Miss hyperemesis gravidity. That is, you all know that pregnant women suffer from
Hmm.
vomiting of pregnancy, right?
Exactly.
And
Yes.
in that scenario, we have a gynecology department in our hospital as well,
Mm-hmm.
and the gynecologist treat those patients. So he was having, means that female was having a lot many vomiting. She was not able to eat anything. Nothing was getting
Mm-hmm.
limiting the stomach. So they gave all possible medications, all known drugs, all latest drugs. But for
Okay.
2 days, that patient was not able to take anything. They were on parenteral treatment only. They have to be supplemented with fluids only.
Mm-hmm.
So that he knew about homeopathy as it is in our setup only. So they sent that lady to homeopathy, and she was indoor only. And from the first dose itself, the vomiting had stopped. The acetone level, which were more than 100 during allopathic treatment,
Mm-hmm.
that came to normal zero on the very second day. And
Okay.
we also appreciated those type of things. So uh, on integration basis, we have to do all those things. So the acceptance level is necessary. Right? So there is
Exactly.
not many things, not many cases, but I don't think it will be shared within a short period of time.
Totally agreed with you. But yes, it's gonna take a time. Yes, absolutely, it is going to take a time. But the results are wonderful. The
Absolutely.
result, yes,
Marvelous results. You can see miraculous results.
yes.
And
Plus, there is no, there's no medication or anything, that is harmful in terms of homeopathy, if we can say that.
absolutely, it is quite safe. Quite safe.
Yes.
There is never a chance of aggravation.
Because people have seen this. Even we have faced such problems like the acidic problems. You
Yeah.
have to take such medicines before you have, in terms of anything, if you can say, if you can take any kind of disease, doctors used to provide the acidic medications before meal, what we used to
Because
take.
they know that it will create a problem. So
Yes.
before that, they have to have. I think each and every prescription would have an antacid in that.
Yes. So
So
that's the best example, if we can say that, for the homeopathy, right?
best, and I think I will add you also that suppose patients suffering from renal stones, having
Yeah.
kidney stones, right?
Yep.
The only medicine, I mean, treatment possible for that obstructive stone is that PCNL. They have to go undergo the laser and
Mm.
uh, all surgical operations. And again, it is not the last operation. It is not like that patient will not suffer from renal stones.
Yes.
While in homeopathy, we have treated lot many patients of renal stones. They have expelled without any surgical simultaneous needs. Right? Similarly for piles and similarly for tonsillitis.
Mm.
That was the tonsillitis was tonsillectomy. Removing that tonsils was the usual procedure previously. Homeopathy from the very beginning do not even require any sort of surgical removal of tonsils.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the few. There are not many.
Okay. Can you tell us about the mid spray? Like you have worked on the mid spray in your administrative of homeopathic medicines, right? You have come up with that thing.
Mist spray.
Yes, mist spray. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay. So that is what I was talking about. That is an invention from my side.
Mm-hmm.
That is um, the routine conventional mode of administration of medicine was in global form.
Mm-hmm.
What I have invented is the medicine is to be instilled into a base material, liquid vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
and it can be sprayed orally or nasally or on the skin if the patient is suffering from any skin disease condition. Or
Okay.
otherwise, also if patient is not conscious and if you want to give to an unconscious patient or in the ICU, even that can be given nasally or over the skin. And we have seen wonderful results using
Okay.
that mist spray. So that the medicine is to be applied through mist orally or skin and nasally.
That's amazing. Now, I mean, we can use it on a daily basis. Like
Absolutely.
if we suffer from anything. So
People are using it. We have also started using it, and the patients are quite happy with this type of administration.
amazing. That's wonderful. Could you tell about like we as an organization in IAUSA, we also work on the supplements. If you can talk about those things.
Supplements, what we previously said, the supplements are necessary owing to the current lifestyle problems.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing is that the supplements what currently we are having, these are all chemically derived supplements.
Yes.
If at all there are provisions for those without chemicals, natural supplements, if we are able to give to the patients, their
Mhm.
bioavailability would also be more. And I would say that they won't be having any sort of after effects or side effects of consuming those things. So because currently we are having genetically modified all those products, which is
Yes.
absolutely not good for our body. So if at
Yes.
all we can provide that type of thing, I'm sure that the uh, deficiencies and nutritional requirements can be met up with the supplements. So that is that things needs to be more explored,
Mm-hmm.
and so that the current scenario of having those chemical based supplements needs to be replaced.
Yes. So, what kind of advice would you like to give to the people, all the peoples, by using or jumping into the homeopathy? Though it's going to take time, but the results are amazing. The results are absolutely fine.
Yeah, I think they should just ignore all those what the people are saying that homeopathy is slow, homeopathy takes time to act.
Mhm.
We are here, and if the doctors are competent enough, they can give you the most effective result within a very short period of time. So no need to worry about that. Homeopathy is going to take a long time to get your cure affected. So and homeopathy is safer. And by the way, homeopathy has various dimensions and various multitudes of diseases can be cured through homeopathy. You
Yes,
name it, we have it. And uh,
absolutely.
the thing is, those which are not under our purview, we will definitely say that won't be treated with homeopathy. They have to have another pathies for their conditions. But over and all, they should all. What happens is that they visit the homeopaths at the very late time. They have tried each and every sciences. They have tried everything. They have tried into all those things, and then on the later time, or very lastly, they come to homeopath. That now I am suffering from so and so years. Just get me cured. So I would say that if people choose homeopathy as their primary mode of treatment,
Mm-hmm.
uh, their health of them could be more effectively managed, and even I would say that the monetary losses would be less.
Yes, absolutely. Indeed, it's going to be happen.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Anshul, for your valuable time. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your thoughts and telling us about a brief how homeopathy works and
Thank
how
you.
it is so useful.
Thank you anytime, and I will be happy to help you on the matter of homeopathy anytime.
Thank you so much.